A sewer cleaner who had spent his whole life cleaning out the city's sewage and transporting it to the surrounding fields came to the bazaar one day. In the course of time he had gotten used to the horrible smell of the sewage. Without being disturbed, he could bravely walk through the town's sewage dumps, and without wrinkling his nose, empty out the deepest sewage ditches. Now, when the good man went through the alleys of the bazaar, they had never seen him before. He came to a booth where a merchant sold attar of roses, the fragrance which everyone else finds so wonderful was so overpowering that the man fainted. All the attempts to arouse him from his faint was fruitless. The people all stood around the unconscious man, not knowing what to do. A hakim, or a doctor, recognizing the man's profession by his clothing, grabbed a hunk of mud from the street and held it under the man's nose. Suddenly, as if touched by a magic wand, the sewer cleaner opened his eyes. The spectators stared dumbfounded at this miracle. But the hakim said very calmly, the man was not familiar with the fragrance of the attar of roses. His attar of roses is made of other material. This makes me think. A lot of us at times spend our time with people might not be attars of roses, but we tell ourselves they are my attar of roses. We might be spending our time in the sewages, in our environment, in our close friends. And we get used to the not so good smelling thing that we feel that that's the best smell there is. And when a beautiful smell comes into contact with us, we have a hard time accepting it. You can take this in your workplace, in your relationship. I know people that tell me, I just date idiots. I don't believe in that. Just make sure you don't get used to it so much that you don't allow the good ones to come in. Same thing with work, same thing with all of the things in our lives. Make sure that you don't allow yourself to get used to the wrong things, that when the right things come, you don't have place for them. I'm Ebba T, and this is your morning motivation. Have a good day.